Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. I did. I've been very busy. I got a lot of projects finished, and I'm really excited to tell you guys about it and share that with you. The first thing I wanted to tell you that my website is finally finished. My new website that's going to be from Squarespace. I had for the past 5 years I was doing WordPress. I had my WordPress website for 5 years, and it just kind of wore out. It wasn't working anymore. So I'm glad to just have transitioned over to Squarespace. It's neat, it's fresh, it's clean, it's easy to use. It's absolutely by far there is no comparison with it with WordPress, and this is my personal opinion. I know there are some of you out there who do use WordPress. It was a struggle, and I think the reason why it was such a struggle for me because I was only using the personal tier, and it wasn't the business tier. And I did my research in regards to the business tier for WordPress, and I found out there was still no comparison when it came to Squarespace. And the things that I wanted to do were the types of layouts and templates that they would have, that Squarespace has for me in regards of me being an artist, a writer, and a musician. They just don't have those type of templates over there on WordPress. It would be like gathering water from the moon. So moving on. So today I wanted to kind of we're going to do some sketching, some gesture drawings, some 2 to 5 minute gesture drawings on my Procreate on my tablet versus on my paper. And then also I wanted to kind of give you a little sneak peek of what the oil pastel that I'm working on last week, and I will actually link the video here. If you actually did not see that video from last week, I actually just gave you a sneak peek of what my works in progress, what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. My finished commission paintings and my oil pastel works that I'm working on, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy to see how the progression of my oil pastels and my warrior series is going. Go ahead and click that video above after you finish watching this one. You can watch that one, and I can give you a sneak peek of what's going on in that video. And so for now, I think we are going to move on, and I'm going to show you about figurative drawings, gesture drawings, little quick gesture sketch drawings. And these are not drawings that you're not going to really get into heavy, like the values and the tones and whatnot. These are quick figurative gesture drawings that you would do between a 30-second one, a 30-second one, a 1 minute one, 2 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30-second, a 30-minute, 20-minute, and etc. so on. We're not going to get into, we're not going to do any long sketches, but these are just very quick figurative gesture drawings that kind of will warm you up. You do them before I've actually done them before in my life drawing classes, just to get your drawing motor skills warmed up, ready to go, ready to set into a very long standing pose of a 30-minute pose or a 2-hour one. So let's get started. Let me show you some. First, I want to show you some how gesture drawings differ on a digital tablet versus that of on paper, tonal paper, white paper, and your charcoal or graphite. All right, let's go. So for this one, here we go. Doing my gesture sketches on my tablet, my Procreate. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I started doing some of these, like, I don't know, a few months ago, and I will tell you, drawing with a Apple Pencil on my tablet is very glidey. It's very smooth. It's like drawing on glass. And so there's a big differentiation from drawing on this versus drawing on paper, whether it be like a Strathmore, a hot press, a cold press, something that's very toothy, that has like some nice tactile texture on it, because I love drawing with texture. I love drawing with tactileness. Versus with this, drawing on this on my tablet, it's going to be, it's like, it's very glidey. It's very glidey. It's like you are on ice, and you have a completely different dynamic results when doing that, and you get used to it, and you just have to acclimate to the your drawing methodology and procedures. But it's okay. It's not a problem. Now, at the very beginning of this video, I don't know if you actually saw the type of brushes that I'm using. I kind of dance around with brushes when I'm doing either painting or sketching. I dance around with my artistic brushes. There's like a whole, I mean, this is the great thing about when you use Procreate. I mean, the brush sets are absolutely amazing. They're quite diverse. You have just a lot to choose from, and it's great. It's awesome. And so I'm dancing around with brushes. I'm seeing what looks good, what feels good, what's going to be aesthetically pleasing for this. And this gesture drawing, I think this is like well under 5 minutes. Now I know I've sped it up. I apologize if you hear my baby. That's my 5-month-old in the background. I apologize. I'm trying to appease her as much as possible and pacify her as much as possible. But if you still hear, my apologies. Yeah, is what's going to be aesthetically pleasing. I'm dancing around here. And figure-wise, this is under a 5-minute gesture drawing. I want to get every single thing down that I possibly can. My general form, everything's down within under 30 seconds. More so like my upper body, everything's down the upper body. And if I have like a full figure that I'm actually sketching, drawing, I'm going to have all of that drawn under 40 seconds. The upper body is going to be drawn, everything down under 30 seconds, just the general form, the general outline. And so, yeah, there you go.
So
there you
I'm
go with
filling
that.
out,
and you're
so
just
it's the macro, then the micro.
Like,
I hope you understand that. So macro to micro.
You're getting your,
and
after
in
that
between,
point, you're getting your,
I want to tell you, in between
somewhat
that
details down, not like
that limbo,
just your super like your
an interim
your micro details,
stage
but you're
between the macro and the micro. I'm making sure that all of my lines, my dots are connecting,
going with
meaning that I don't have any like any warped
and
type of like
just making sure that it's there's no
lines where my arms are where my arms are connecting to my shoulders, connecting to the armpits, connecting to the hips, and so on. I'm making sure everything is just well connected. Now, I'm going to leave you guys with some just enough talking from me, and I'm just going to have you watch instead of listening. Watch and and just enjoy seeing what you're seeing, and I will see you guys back in a few. Okay, so coming back into this, as you can see, so that was the all of my digital drawings, and now these are actually just a overlook of some of my gesture drawings I did in the past couple of days. Actually, I did these on Saturday. And these are just quick little gesture drawings. Each one of these figures are done under 10 minutes. So between 5-8 minutes. So that's just kind of like a quick, like little overlook of what I've done. And here is my drawing that I'm doing in my sketchbook. This is with graphite pencil on white paper. It's going to give you like just the full gist of, this is a gesture drawing done under 5 minutes. And you can see, like, I can tell you, for me, it's so different. Wow, just holding like that pencil that in my hand, and in that pencil is real graphite. It's a real tactile material. It's not digital. It's not assimilated. It is real. It's real graphite. I'm able to just, if I'm blending with my finger, I'm going to see that graphite pigment on my finger, I'm going to see the rubbings of that pigment on the side of my hand when I'm finished, and so it is it's hands-on, it's very personal. I'm able just to, like I said, like I was saying before, work my way into that tactileness, that, texture. It is a very live, living experience, like eating very live food. Like live living food, like fresh from the produce, versus that of processed. Now, in saying that, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that drawing digitally on Procreate or Photoshop is like processed food. I'm not assimilating that to that. Please understand that I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that it's a very different experience, and it is what it is. And I actually, I really liked this series of tests that I did, drawing on my tablet versus on my paper. I'm able just to really understand. I mean, there's both pros and cons to both. Time-wise, this is the thing, because I've been drawing for a long time now. My very first figure drawing class, my very first life drawing class was, it was many years ago. I was still in college. It was, and I'm telling you, I sucked at it. I didn't know what I was doing. It was not good at all. I ended up dropping the class, I dropped it, and I took another class, like photography, but 2 years later, I actually came back into figure drawing when I felt that I was ready. And you know what? I was figure drawing 1, and I actually did pretty good, and I strived and I learned. And I'm telling you, with figure drawing, with drawing gestures, with drawing like short hand gestures, short time gestures, and your long sit drawings, I'm telling you guys, it's not overnight. You are going to, it's most likely when you first take your figure drawing class, your very first figure drawing or life drawing class that you take, you're going to be very frustrated. You're going to say that all your drawings suck, that they're terrible, that you don't know what you're doing. You're going to have that imposter syndrome. It's a introductory life drawing class, and don't let that stop you. So I'm going to end it there. And I'm going to show you, this is a sneak peek of the pastel drawing that I've been working on. I started it last Saturday. This is actually a part of my warrior series that I was working on for the little girl, the wolf hunter, and the warrior Viking lady. So I'm very pleased how this process is going with my pastels. I am really enjoying it. I really am. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a pleasant, awesome spring break. Spring break for me anyway. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.